Sorry we can't put you back in your old dorm, Judy, but perhaps later on.
Yeah, well, that doesn't matter, does it? At least I got my old uniform back. You know something? My name was still on the collar. They must have been expecting me.
Come on, Judy, you mustn't give in.
Yeah, I got so much to live for, huh?
Yeah, okay. One of our women did kill a screw. But he'd already killed 3 of us. She was going to be his next victim. What was she supposed to do?
Yeah, and you tell her about men, Jude. You tell her about Miss Ferguson poisoning men.
Yeah, okay. We got a screw here trying to poison us. Her name is Joan Ferguson.
Oh, geez, here they come, Jude.
It's all right. Judy? Cass?
And then you come no closer.
We can't go back inside there. We've got no protection from the screws.
Pam reckons you're taking over as top dog. Is that true, or is she barking up the wrong tree again?
Pam was right, Phyllis. From now on, what Judy says goes.
Yeah? What are you going to do if we don't do what we're told, Jude? Sit on us, hey? The tin hat of yours can't do any bashing.
Why don't you hike off out of here, Hunt?
Judy, is it true that Belinda's going to share with Sonia?
Yes, does that worry you?
You're damn right it worries me. You've got to get her out of there.
She's what?
Well, Sonia's not a good influence.
Trouble, Mrs. Morris?
I can handle it.
I'm sure you can.
Look, Mrs.
No,
Morris.
Judy, you look. Now, I don't know what's going on, but I do know that Johns doesn't want you anywhere near her. Now, you stay right away from her. Understood?
Yes.
Hurry up. Get to the dining room.
That, my friend, would be self-defense. She wouldn't even get the rap for killing you.
Judy!
Oh, God, Mrs. Morris. Mrs. Morris. I told her I wouldn't. I told her. She was forcing me to have sex with her. Just keep her away from me, Mrs. Morris, please. She would have killed me with those scissors. Oh, for God's sake, I took those scissors. But Mrs. Morris... Oh.
Mrs. Morris, you don't believe that garbage, do you? I'd never put the hard word in a kid like that.
Come on, I know you wouldn't. All the same, she was pretty convincing. Except that she knew these were scissors.
Of course she knew they were bloody scissors. I took them off her.
Exactly. Now, she can't see. The only way she would have known that is if she'd handled them. Now, what's going on?
Well, I don't want to get anyone into trouble, but that kid is heading for a disaster.
Jude, this time we've really got to get rid of the freak.
I know that. Somehow we have to let the minister and the department know what she's up to in this place. But I don't see how we're going to do that. Unless...
Come on, Judy. I can almost see the little light bulb go on over your head. You've thought of something, haven't you?
Yeah. I think I might just have the answer.
All right, ladies, bedtime.
Oh, I don't think so, Miss Radcliffe. We like it here. We're going to stay here.
Oh, come along, Bryant. I haven't got time to play games. Back to yourselves before there's any trouble.
But we're not budging.
That's right, dear.
Yeah, if there's going to be any trouble, we're ready.
All right, we'll see what the governor has to say.
Yeah, you do that.
It's time we had a little talk, Bryant.
Well, I'm glad you said that, Ferguson. Actions speak louder than words.
There won't be much action with you in solitary, though, will there? Let's go.
Fine by me.
Let's not out here and lock them in their cells. Get in. Sit down, Bryant. Right. How long are you going to keep this nonsense up?
Oh, for as long as it takes.
Oh, you think things are difficult now, Bryant? I can introduce measures that'll make them 10 times worse, and eventually the women will see your halo slip.
Okay, try us.
Oh, I'm prepared to concede that you can make things difficult. That's why I think we should put a stop to the whole thing right now.
Well, I couldn't agree with you more. I'm glad that you've decided to listen to our terms.
Oh, Bryant, I don't think you understand me. We're talking about my terms.
What is it?
It's a recommendation that Parker be placed in a mental institution permanently.
You bitch.
Not a nice, cushy psychiatric hospital, Bryant, but an insane asylum. And you and I both know her chances of ever getting out of there, don't
All
we?
right. What do you want?
Complete obedience from the women, and especially from you. When I say jump, you will jump. You will do what I say when I say it. And we won't say anything to the women about this little discussion, or the deal is off.
Well, you don't want very much, do you? I suppose you're going to rub my face in the dirt every chance you get.
That's your problem.
And how do I explain this about face to the women? They'll lose all respect for me.
Oh, you'll think of something.
Will Cass ever know what's in that report?
What report?
Well, I've got to have something. You got to give me some concession to get the women in line with.
All right, Bryant. You'll find that I'm a very reasonable person if approached properly. And Bryant, you'd better get used to me. Because I'm going to be in this chair for a long time.
Jude, how'd you go?
Okay, girls, the war's over. We win on points.
You old tart, how'd you pull it off?
Well, I just told her the facts. I said we'd stop screwing up the system if the system stopped screwing us, huh?
Oh, beauty, so what do we get?
Well, we get Pixie out of solitary, we get our Telly back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez, I've missed the telly.
And?
And what?
That's what we want to know. What else do we get?
Well, we get our visiting privileges back.
Well, that's hardly a handout. Half of us don't get visited.
Look, I did my best. Now, we'll get more. It's just going to take time.
You mean she'll throw us some crumbs if we sit up and beg for it? Judy, we held all the cards.
Helen, we are in prison. I made the best deal I could.
And Ferguson stayed.
Yes.
I thought the point of the exercise was to get rid of Ferguson.
It's not that easy.
Well, it seems we're back where we started.
Yeah, except we got our telly back.
Come on, girls. Let's get out of here.
Oh, Bryant. That was very clumsy of you. Now you're going to have to clean it up.
Yes, Miss Ferguson.
And my shoe.
If you're not careful, you'll lose the women altogether. You can't afford to be humiliated by Ferguson too often.
I know that. Just something I have to learn to cope with, okay?
Well, you've got the support here. Why not use it?
Well, it's part of the deal I made with the devil, not to get anyone involved. If I do, the deal's off.
What deal? Pixie being released from solitary? Privileges being returned?
Partly. Minnie, if I tell you, you've got to promise you won't say a word to anyone. It's very important.
I understand.
I have to do what the freak wants me to do. If I don't, she's going to certify Cass, put her away permanently. It's as simple as that.
That dreadful woman. Well, she's won this round, Judy. But it can't keep up. The women won't accept their top dog bowing and scraping to the likes of her.
Yeah, and she knows it.
Phyllis is right. You've screwed everything.
Will someone shut her up, please?
I won't bloody well shut up!
Harry, if one of these women cracks, we've had it.
She'll crack. You said her father was important to us.
Yes, but so is being governor. Maybe we've pushed her too far.
Let's hope paternal love wins out, or else we're as good as dead.
Get me out of here, you fool! Get down off there! Get down off there, you stupid! Oh, everything! Stop it! Oh! What do you think the freak's gonna do to us when she finds out? Get out!
Yeah, well, maybe she's right. We were fools to listen to you. The freak's just leaving us here to stew.
I'd say you played right into her hands, Bryant.
For Christ's sake, don't you blow it now. We have got the freak just where we want her. And we can break her, but we have to do it together. Don't you understand? The first one of you that cracks is the one that blows it for all of us. That's what she wants out there. That's what she's waiting for. Now, which one of you is going to be the one that spoils it, huh? Which one? You, maybe? What about you, Phyllis? Well?
Oh, I guess not.
How about you? Are you going to blow it, Bobby?
No, I hate her.
What about Sonia? What do you think of your old partner now? Maybe you should be the one that spoils it for us.
All right. Get rid of her.
That's what we're going to do. We are going to do this together, right? Right! Right!
I'm not sure about this top dog game either. It's getting too hard.
Oh, the freak has big sharp teeth, folks, and he sure knows how to bite. Looks like Sonia's getting nervous, 'cause she's freaked out every night. Hey.
Can I have a word with you? Just had a call from Myra Desmond.
Oh, good.
Well, it's not really. Wally asked her if she'd give a hand at Driscoll, and she just said she was sorry. She didn't want to get involved.
Damn it, I was relying on her.
Yeah, and she didn't sound her usual self on the phone either. Quite emotional.
Maybe something's wrong with it. Look, do you mind if I give her a ring?
No, come on. You okay, Jude? I mean, I'm not real good with sick people. I'm pretty useless.
Oh, that's not true, Gaz. You've been a tower of strength. Just this old pacemaker of mine, that's all. It thinks it's a frisbee.
Oh, that good or bad?
Could be better. Hey, give us a hand. We gotta find a phone. We gotta ring Mrs. Reynolds.
Oh, you're right.
No.
No, Jude, look, I reckon you just better have a rest, eh?
I think you're right.
Yeah. Jeez, I wish I knew where that Phyllis had gone. That poor little kid must be scared after death.
Let's hope the cops found him, huh?
Hey, Jude, look, I don't want to leave you here, but if I could find a phone, I could ring Wentworth and I could maybe get you a doctor too.
Yeah. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back, huh? Look, I'm gonna be all right. I'm okay. Just get going, huh?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, God? You get me out of this. I'll never moan about being inside again.
Are you all right, Jude?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit whacked, that's all.
You don't look too good.
It's the blood pressure, Cass. I'd be all right if I could fall asleep.
Jeez, it's not dangerous or nothing, is it? I mean, can't I do something?
Yeah, go to sleep, will you? Cass, wake up! Wake up, Cass!
Oh, don't be stupid, Bryant! If they catch us, then I'll throw away the key!
Cass!
Hey,
Cass!
It's all right, Jude. I've got you. Forget it. Forget it. Oh, come on, Phyllis. She's crook. It's a heart, a pacemaker or something. We got to get help. No! We got her! Or do you want her to die, Phyllis? Well, do ya?
No. Miss Riley, take Bryant through to the hospital for a checkup. I'll take the others into the showers and then to solitary.
Right, come on, Bryant.
Really sorry, Mrs. Morris.
Save your apologies for the governor, Bryant.
I don't suppose saying I'm sorry is going to make much difference, is it?
No, Judy, I don't suppose it is.
Well, Cass and I were trying to help that little girl. Phyllis would have...
Judy, I have already heard your story. I don't think that anything you could add would change my disappointment in you.
You don't believe me, do you?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Well, ask Cheryl. She'll tell you the truth for crying out loud.
She's still under sedation. Father said it'll be a while before she can talk to anyone.
Poor little kid.
Well, the doctor says you can go back to normal duties as soon as your blood pressures come down. In the meantime, you're to rest as much as possible. I don't suppose you'll find that difficult.
So you're going to be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just that Minnie's going to have to take back her old job. I really ballsed it up.
Oh, come on, Jude. You're being a bit hard on yourself.
Maybe. But I can't be top dog, not with this old ticker of mine.
Oh, you might have a point there, but I don't think Minnie's up to it. I mean, Mrs. Reynolds gave her a real blasting.
Well, someone has to do it.
Yeah, I know that. Oh, come on, Jude.
Perfect, Myra.
No way, Jude,
Myra,
no way.
you would be perfect. You spent half your life looking out for the women.
Oh, yeah, and look where it's got me. Thanks, but no thanks, Jude.
Come on, Desmond. How long does it take you to collect a tray?
If you've got a quicker way, Miss Ferguson, perhaps you could show me.
Just pick it up and get out.
Oh, that's not bad. Works, too.
You see, where your story wanders off into fairyland is your claim that with 2 previous escape attempts on your record that you would have stayed voluntarily in that bus.
Reckon you and Parker better start packing your bags. Can't imagine any jury believing it either.
You better enjoy your last few weeks here in this cosy joint. If you're found guilty, you're probably going to get another 10 years. And nowadays, escapees are being sent to the new high-security prison at Blackmore. I'm sure you've heard of Blackmore.
Judy, that's absolutely beautiful.
Do you like it, do you, Pixie? Well, I am glad you like it because I have been working my fingers to the bone to make this for you as a little present.
Oh, I adore it.
It's your colors, huh?
Oh, yes, it's so generous of you.
Oh, thank you. Here you go,
Oh, but then
darling.
you are the warmest, most forgiving person I know.
What are you talking about here? Forgiving. It's just a little welcome home present, that's all.
Judy, I love this, and you made it for me, even though you thought you may never see me again. Why?
Well, pink isn't my color, Pixie.
Why are you so good to me?
I don't know. You're my friend.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what we should do? We should try and get transferred to a 3-bed cell. That way we could get little Pixie to share with us. That'd liven us up a bit.
Yeah, we should get her away from Margot.
Yeah, it's not just Margot. Something else is bothering her.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. She's still bright and cheerful and everything, but something's bothering her. Something's hurt her.
You're very fond of her, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. She's got what you said, you know, innocence. She has that.
Jude, tell me to mind my own business, but you're not getting involved, are you? I'd hate to see you get hurt.
She just brings out the maternal instinct in me, that's all. She's someone I want to look after and help over the bumpy patches, that's it.
Look, I want to give you a present. This is all I got.
I couldn't take your chocolates.
Oh, go on.
Well, thank you very much. There goes my diet, huh?
Mitchell, what are you doing here? Get to your cell.
Whatever you say, Miss Ferguson.
Good night, Bryant.
Good night, Miss Ferguson. Yum. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Mrs. Morris? Oh, my God. Mrs. Morris, somebody let me out, please. I gotta go.
Are you in pain?
No, it sort of comes and goes. It's spasms, you know. I, messed the bed. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about that. If you can get out of bed, I think we should get you down to the hospital. Sister can call a doctor.
Thank you.
No point in asking you whether you want breakfast, is there?
Don't lie to me. There's been enough of that already.
I'm not lying. I tried to tell you, Mrs.
You're
Reynolds.
trying to tell me that Myra Desmond organized the whole thing by herself. That she managed to get civilian clothes, a visitor's pass, and God knows what else without the other women knowing about it? I don't believe that.
Yeah, well, I knew about it, but...
Not enough. This was too well organized for 2 people, and you know it.
Excuse me, Governor, but if you ask me...
I'm not Miss Ferguson. I'm asking Bryant.
However, I think Desmond may have changed in Mason's tent. That certainly seems...
Wait outside, please.
Do you think that's wise?
When I've finished with Bryant, you can bring Mason in. Well, did Desmond change in the tent?
No, Mrs. Reynolds.
Did Mason have any part in it?
No.
Civilians?
Civilians, I don't know what you mean by that.
Don't insult me, Judy. You have lied, plotted, and made me look a fool, so please don't insult me. Those grounds were crawling with civilians. Did any of them help you?
No. I know it looks bad. Myra will come back as soon as she does what she has to do.
She's gone to help her daughter, hasn't she? I really didn't think this would ever happen to us, Judy. I busted a gut trying to support your strike action. More pay, better conditions. Oh, yes. And the open day, I really believed in that one. It'd teach the women to mix with people on the outside. That's what you said, isn't it? I didn't know what you meant at the time. Who helped in the escape? Get out.
Well, that's all I want to say. I think you're wonderful, you really are, and I'm going to miss you terribly. And, well, to my very special friend. Oh, Judy.
Bryant, if you can bear to take your hands off her, the governor wants to see you.
What for at this time of night?
You'll find out. The rest of you clean this mess up and get to your cells.
Well, I'm not leaving here tomorrow, Jude. I couldn't, not now. It'll be easy enough to put me on a charge.
Pixie, we've already discussed this.
I don't care. I'm not leaving you here on your own. Oh, not my very best friend. It just wouldn't be fair.
Well, that's right. It wouldn't be fair. And not in the way you think.
Pixie, I've nearly got it together here. I mean, I know I'm not coping all right at the moment, but if I take things just day by day, in my own little way, I can handle it. But if I thought that you were staying here because of me, I couldn't handle that.
Yeah, but what about Reb and Phyllis?
I'll deal with them. You want to make me happy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Then go. Be free. I know that, you won't understand just what I mean. You're my very best friend, too. Bryant, get a move on. You too, Mason. Bryant, I knew there was something I wanted to tell you. They've had a spot of bother over at Barnhurst. Anyway, they're going to be sending us one of your old mates. Okay, I'll bite. Who is it? Winter. Mari Winter.
Miss Ferguson, have you heard how Cass is?
Oh, Mason, yes. I knew there was something else I wanted to say. She's been committed to the state hospital for the criminally insane. Yeah. Good thing, too. At least we'll all be safe now. She's going to be there for the rest of her life.
Brian. At least you know Parker's sleeping in a nice, soft bed tonight. Nice, soft walls, too.
Thank God you're still here, Bryant. I'm glad I got one old friend around to welcome me. Oh, Smith sends her love, by the way. You can't imagine how glad she was I was coming here to look after you all.
No, but I can imagine how glad she was to see you go.
Oh, Jude, now that's not very nice. Hey, I hear you lost all your muscle. Parker's in the nut house and Desmond's done a flip.
Now, you listen to me, Winter. If you're thinking of coming in here and taking over,
I'm glad you got the picture so quick, Bryant.
Who do you think you are?
I'm your new top dog, sweetie. Fat Guts here has just been demoted.
I thought I'd lost you. Are you okay? I tried to help a couple of women who didn't want to be helped. Yeah, of course they don't want to be helped. They don't know what they're doing. Look, we got to get out of here. My eyes are killing me. I think I'm suffocating. Mattresses, the poisonous fumes. Oh, God, that's all we need. Look, we'll get as many of them as we can, okay? We'll put them in the loading bay. Have you seen any screws? No. Huh? No? Oh, sorry. done? Are you proud of yourself? Now you take a look around you and you see the cabbage is caused. What are you going to feel like tomorrow when they sweep up the dead bodies?
Leave me alone, Jude. Don't hassle me. It's just for fun.
Come on, buddy!
What's that? What's happening?
That's the riot alarm. Oh, thank God. There's no way you're getting out of here.
Fat mongrel bitch, Bryant!
Stop me!
Stop it! I gather things have been a bit bouncy around here.
Yeah, you gather right. How's Kay?
Oh, through the worst of it, I think. I hope. I pray she is, anyway.
Well, that was the main thing, wasn't it? I'll see you later.
Jude? What's wrong?
Haven't you noticed, Myra? Take a look around. We have just been through a riot. Well, some of us have anyway. Bobby has nearly lost her parole. Lee was nearly killed. Mari Winters charging through the place like a rogue elephant. I could go on, but that's just for starters.
Look, Jude, maybe things would have been different if I was here, but I had to be with Kay.
Yeah, well, we have all got our problems. It's just at this place, there are more than usual problems, and I've had it up to here with a whole stinking lot.
How much longer do I get the cold shoulder?
Be all right, Myra. Just let me alone, okay?
Look, how about taking over the press for me? I'll finish folding these.
Yes, boss. Reserved for top dog. I feel as though I'm trespassing up here. It's all yours.
Marlene put it there. Goes for all of us, Myra. We're bloody lucky to have you back.
Jude.
Yeah?
I think we should have a little talk.
What about?
Oh? About how we used to be such good mates and now I'm lucky to get the time of day out of you?
Myra, I'm sorry if I've been childish. It's just that I'm jacked off with you at the moment. I'll get over it. But just don't ever ask me to look after anything for you again.
Oh, come on, Jude. All right. What you did while I was out warranted a big fat thank you. I know that, and I'm sorry you didn't get it. But all I've been thinking about is trying to sort the women out. Surely you can see that.
And what do you think I was doing while you were out having a good time? I'm sorry, I know that's not true. It's just from the minute you left, everything went wrong. Now, I did my damnedest to stop things from exploding.
I know that,
All I
Jude.
ever get from the women is, when's Myra coming back? Myra coming back soon. Well, you're back, and that's great. Everybody's happy.
Not quite. Now, I expected to come back hoping that we'd work together like before. Oh, come on, Jude. Snap out of it.
I'm sorry, Myra, I'm tired. I need some space. You're a prime bitch, you know that.
Oh, you finally noticed, have you, Bryant?
Well, you're a bit hard to miss. If I don't see you, I can certainly smell you.
Listen, fat stuff, I've had about a guts for you! You were damn lucky in the kitchen, Bryant. The next time I have a chance, I'll kill you now! In fact, I reckon you and that pacemaker could do with it.
No!
Oh, you all right?
Yes.
Now, you listen, Winter, and you listen good. Because I'm only going to tell you this once. I'm going to keep this prison running smoothly, and I don't give a damn what I have to do to you to make sure of that.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's not going to be easy, lady. Because we're both in here for a very long time. Plenty of time to play little games with each other. You better see to your pet gorilla. I reckon she's had a bit of a fright. Come on, let's get out of here.
suppose you just happened to be walking past.
I thought you might have needed a bit of help, that
But
was
I
all.
look like a total incompetent, can't fight my own battles. Poor old Judy.
I didn't want to see you getting hurt.
Well, in case you hadn't noticed, I've looked after myself pretty damn well while you weren't here.
And in case you hadn't noticed, Mari Winter was about to land you one in that old ticker of yours. Now, I'm sick of this aggro sport. We've got enough problems in here without fighting amongst ourselves. You're either with me or you're against me. Make up your mind.
I don't mean to be so pig-headed about it. It's just that lately, I don't know which way's up anymore.
I know the feeling.
And I did miss you.
Bloody funny way of showing it.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm going to be punished for it.
Oh, how's that?
I'm sharing with Dot. Remember her? Lumbago, arthritis. I'll tell you one thing, one more night with her, I'm going to go bananas.
Haven't cracked it for a smile since mail call. Problems?
You could say that.
Anything I can help with?
Not unless you've suddenly turned into a news specialist overnight.
Come again?
It's my grandson, Mara.
What's the matter, love? Didn't they operate?
They did, but they botched it up or something. He's going to be deaf for the rest of his life.
Forgot this.
Like hell I do.
Oh, come on, Jude. I read the article. It's not all that bad.
Not for you, maybe. But you haven't got a little grandson who's going to be deaf for the rest of his life.
No, but I've got a friend who has.
I'm sorry, Mara. It's just not fair, that's all. I know I've got a personal interest in it, but there are lots of other kids involved. Perfectly normal little kids who just can't hear properly. That machine could have given them a chance, Mara.
Okay, Grandma. Do something about it.
I just thought I'd bring you the good news. The consolation prize. What are you talking about? You might buy a ticket? I didn't want you to miss out. So I bought you one. Mara's not gonna like this. Judy. Wake up. It's Mola.
Come in, Judy. Thank you, Helen. Judy, this is Mr. Montgomery, the major sponsor for the marathon.
How are you, Mr. Montgomery? It's a pleasure to meet you. You're going to make some deaf children very happy.
And that little grandson of yours. Congratulations, Julie. I think the whole thing is a marvelous idea.
Judy. And it wasn't my idea. I wish it was.
Nonsense. This is no time for modesty. I'm quite sure the press will want to know all about you and your family.
Mrs. Reynolds, this was a joint idea, you see. I mean, Myra did most of the work. Rabbit's the one that thought of it in the first place.
I appreciate that, Judy.
But you're the figurehead.
I don't want to be a figurehead.
But someone has to speak for the team, Judy. Someone who's a minimal security risk. That's why the department's making your trustee status permanent.
God, look at that. Pick him up, Adams.
That's all right, I'll do it.
I told Adams to pick him
and
up.
I heard you. We all heard you. You've scared her half to death. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Watch your mouth, Bryant.
You don't scare me like you scare her. And you want to have fun? Sure, go right ahead. But pick on somebody your own size for a change.
It was very stupid, Bryant. You've just lost buy-up for a month. Maybe that'll cut you down to size.
Nice one, Jude.
Did you say I lost buy-up for a month? What about my chocolate?
It just seems silly to think I was really frightened of you. But after what Myra said...
Myra? Oh, well, Myra is a bit of a tease. She's probably only joking, love.
She wasn't joking. I think she was probably just trying to shock me. Make me think things are worse than they are so I'd grow up quick.
What could she have said? Now, come on, Angel, I want to know.
You won't say anything to her. I don't want to get into trouble.
Okay, I cross my heart and I hope to die. Now, will you please tell me what she said?
Well, she wanted me to stay away from you. She said that you were a lesbian and that you preyed on helpless young girls. She said that you'd try and seduce me. But you wouldn't do that, would you, Judy?
Oh, sorry, love, after you.
Oh, no, you go first. At least that way I won't have to watch my back.
You okay?
Well, what do you think? Well, if you want to know the truth, I have got inside my body a little plastic pacemaker. It keeps my heart ticking over.
Doesn't the exercise hurt it?
No. Yeah, the only thing that can hurt it is if I get near machinery that has a positive or negative field. It's a bit technical, honey.
Positive, negative?
Yeah, sort of like a magnet, you know. But in this dump, it's just the clothes dryers, so I'm pretty safe.
I guess you are.
Oh, for God's sake, Jude, what is the matter with you? Oh, come on, love, I'm your friend. Maybe I can help.
Friend, is it? Oh, well, you better do something about that, because people find out you're playing around with a lesbian, you could get in big trouble.
So that's it, is it? You're upset about what Lou said.
It has nothing to do with what Lou said.
Well, what is it? Oh, Jude. I didn't want to say this, but it's Angel, isn't it? Come on, Jude, I've got eyes. I look at her, and I see Pixie.
What?
I know how you felt about her. Listen, Jude.
No, Myra, you listen. Yes, I do care for Pixie. I know that. You know that. Everybody knows that except Pixie. And would you like to know why I never told her? I care about her. I'm not a sex maniac. I'm a lesbian. There is a difference, you know that?
Jude, I'm not
anyway,
saying...
who are you to come in here and tell me how to run my life? What makes you such an expert?
Come on, Jude.
You've murdered your husband. Your daughter's a drug addict.
Jude.
That makes you...
Shut up!
Yeah, I'll shut up. You're top dog. I'll do anything you say.
That's it, isn't it? I'm top dog and you're not.
You wouldn't have a clue, Myra. Get out!
There. Hey, Judy, I tell you what, that little girl over there, she hasn't joined in a thing all morning.
Oh, why?
Well, I don't know. Miss Taylor, this little girl.
Her name's Debbie. We're having trouble with her too.
Hey, Debbie, don't... Would you listen to me? I know she can't hear me.
Don't worry, I'll make the same mistake. Judy, thanks.
Yeah. You don't have to thank me. We really enjoyed it.
Bye.
Oh, what's wrong, love?
I've broken the needle and I'm only halfway through this thing.
No worries. There's some more needles in that little drawer on the left there. You know how to replace it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I used to do it for my nanny. Her eyes were bad. Positive and negative.
Yeah, sort of like a magnet. But the only thing that can hurt me here is if I get near the clothes dryers or hair dryers.
Like to swap jobs, love.
And so the Wentworth Marathon is underway. This is Bob Miller for Eyewitness News.
Oh, we don't know.
Are you okay, Judy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Judy, hold on, I think you better take a break.
No, I'm
All that
fine.
blubber she carries.
Oh, shut up, Lou. Come on, Jude, we're ready to go on.
You go on, Jude. You look like you're about to cark it.
Yeah. I think maybe I better stop for a while. I'm sorry, Angel. Huh?
Quick, I had two on the floor.
Hell.
Quick.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I hope I'm not going to ruin it for everyone, Mrs. Morris.
I think you better see the sister.
I think so.
Will you be okay, Judy?
I'll be fine.
Now you go and have a drink and a pee. It's only a short break.
Well, I really wish you'd take Sister's advice and give the rest of the marathon a miss, Judy.
Oh, no, I couldn't let everybody down like that anyway. I feel as fit as a fiddle now.
Well, make sure you see the doctor when he comes at the 12-hour mark.
Until there's 72 1/2 hours on that clock, we are not leaving, and you'll have to drag us out of here if you want us to go.
Well done.
You didn't see anybody else in here, did you?
No, who's missing? One of the deaf children, Debbie Peters. We haven't seen her. Maybe she found her.
Judy! I'll go after her. You get the others, put her in the building.
Debbie! She can't hear me. What the hell am I talking about? Come on, everyone. Come on. Oh! Well, you're a nice sort of bitch, aren't you?
What do you want about Bryant? I was just trying to get the kid outside where it's safe.
Yeah, pull the other one. She's obviously terrified of you.
Oh, you Yeah, sure. And this is the thanks I get for trying to save her.
Yeah. Well, what did you do to her?
Oh, come on, Bryant, get a move on.
I can't go any further. Oh, please just take her out of here.
Look, she won't go without you. Now, come on.
She's got to. I can't go, Debbie. Please go with her. It's all right, Debbie.
Send someone for you.
Just go, won't you?
Judy, you all right? You look terrible.
No, I'm okay. Where's Debbie?
She's gone.
The last of the occupants of Wentworth Detention Centre has now been placed on a stretcher. At this stage, we don't know the condition of the inmate, Miss Judy Bryant, but no doubt as soon as we have the information, we shall bring it to you. Bob Miller, Eyewitness News.
What is this anyway? Didn't know you could write music.
I can't really. At least not anything anyone else could read.
Pixie's song, eh?
Yeah, it's just a surprise, a sort of a welcome home present.
Nice.
Oh, Pixie's song. You always thought of me as just a friend. You never saw the love locked in my heart. The way I thought my heart would never mend. The tears I cried each time we were apart.
Pixie. Oh, Pixie, I spoke to Mrs. Reynolds before she left, and it's all right for you to move in with Judy just as soon as you like.
Oh, that's terrific news. I can't think of anyone I'd rather share with.
Oh, no, well, I've changed my mind. I mean, I do want to share with Judy, but not just yet. I think it would be a better idea if I share with Karen for a little while, until she settles in.
Well, what do you say, kid? You feel like a 100-mile dash around the grounds?
Oh, no thanks, Jude. Actually, I have a letter I have to write.
Hey, Pix, I thought maybe we should have a little talk.
Yes. I'd like that. I missed our chats when I was out of here.
Okay, what is it? B.O., halitosis, whatever it is, I can take it. I gotta hide like an elephant.
Oh, I don't know what you mean. Don't be silly.
Well, Pixie, you have been avoiding me all day, and suddenly you didn't want to share with me.
It's not you, honestly. It's just that, well, maybe I could help Karen. I mean, after all, she does need someone to talk to her about a marriage, and, well, you have to admit I am the most qualified person when it comes to marriages.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, you wouldn't want me to turn my back on someone if she needs me, now would you?
No, of course not. Well, I just had this awful feeling that something was wrong between us. Hey, Pix, I wouldn't do anything to hurt you, you know.
Look, I think I better finish this letter in the rec room.